welcome back to another episode. This week we're going to make sure that the BA finally gets the cooling it deserves.
It didn't work.
Hello and welcome back to another episode. This week we're finally giving the BA the intake. Hello and welcome back to another episode. This week we're finally giving the BA the intake temps it deserves.
We got Water-Meth.
Let's get it happening. This is going to be a little bit of a different episode. I'm going to be over here fabricating and prepping for our next video, and Chris is actually going to go ahead and install the kit over there. So I'm going to leave him to it. I might be in a couple of these clips, but a very special thank you has to go to Ben Venai down here. He actually lent us this kit. I say lent because it's probably going to blow up relatively soon, but none of this could have been possible without him and his help. He also actually welded up our intake for us. I don't know if I'll include the clip here or not, but we did get some footage of all of that in preparation. But I'm over here working on RB goodness, so it's back to Chris, and I think we're going to let him install this Water-Meth system.
All right, so we're going to pull the front bar off and just see if we can find a spot to mount the, I don't know, gallon tank of Water-Meth, so we can put it somewhere and not have it direct in the engine bay. All right, we'll flick this off with Jory's prestige mounting equipment, aka one bolt, one broken zip tie, and a couple clips that probably don't work. Sick. So we'll just go up on the hoist to see if we can find another spot to mount it. Probably thinking where the water washer bottle is, because it's already holds about that and it's in a nice gap. Womble clop. That's Jory standing over there in the corner doing nothing. Bludgeon. Just standing around. Oh, come on, mate.
One eternity later.
Oh, buddy, come on. Oh, man, no little plug back here. Pull this off. There's squirt everywhere. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Beautiful. All right, you can stop now. You want to zip in here because it fits the best as it leaks everywhere. Yeah. But I'm thinking we're just going to slice this front off because we don't need it where we're going. And it's going to go somewhere there so we can fill it up easily and doesn't hit the wheel when we add lock in the future, if so. We're going to start by cutting this out and see where we end up. Hopefully we don't cut through all the important stuff because that would be not fun. But anyway. There we go. Oh, maybe. All right. Way better. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? All right, that's the plan. We'll get Mr. Jory to whip up some mounts, ish. Holes for a hole for the top for the AC line. And then boom, we're ready to go. They come on the drum from the old Ben Venai that keeps leaking on me. Because Jory filled it with water. Anyway. We'll probably ribbon up that plate to right about there somewhere. So she's all nice and tight away from the wheel. And then it'll get a hole up there, which we need to mark because that's holding and leaking on me still. I'm gonna tip this water out. Just to get a rough estimate of where she's gonna sit. So I can ish measure where the whole ish needs to go. Somewhere there looks good. 1 o'clock. Ish right there. Don't ask questions. All right, so we're just gonna do a little bit of persuasion on the old rail because someone put bulges in there for crashing. We don't need to do that where we're going. So we'll just give it the old. Persuaded enough that this should, allegedly, sit flat against the rail. Just like that. Boom. And we can put 2 nutserts in here. Maybe even a third because it might upset Jory. Because it is methanol. We don't want it to fall underneath the driver's front wheel, passenger front wheel. And then we'll drill that hole in the top there, set it in position and see what it looks like. Be about hole 3 seconds. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that'll do. Bit of fucking M8, I reckon. We're gonna estimate about an 8mm hole there. That's good. But when it starts to drill, I reckon that's about M8. Oh, it might be a bit bigger. It's alright, big is better, too big is just right. Last one. Fuck, get in there, son. No, that's too small. Ow, that's hot. One more clock. Bit my finger. Not really.
What are you doing?
That's, so I gave you 3. You wanted 3.
I did want 3.
I decided, instead of giving you just 2, I gave you 3 holes. Now I'm going to line up against, the old rail. Ish rail. Not going to be much of a rail. Oh, there goes the lid. That's nowhere. If you mark on the old rail, the old texture, I'm going to go about there. That's the hole, and that hole up there. Make that a complete circle, don't stress. That way there. Beautiful. Like a glove. Oh yeah, that was not quite right. It's very loud in my ear.
Loud noises!
Beautiful. Now we'll send them in with a little friend called Mr. Step Drill. Well, maybe not this one because it's the bluntest thing in the planet. How big do you reckon the hole saw is? We'll start off that big. Yeah, that's why we're going to start off this big. About 4 steps. About an M8. Pretty sure you're going to go to M10 or M9.5. Oh no. Ooh. Hot. Excuse you, I need you back. Oh, it's hot. Ow, hot. Here's my other one. Hopefully there's at least one tight, one tight hole. Oof. All right, now we'll just send this thing on. Ish. And hopefully we can get it to work. If it doesn't fit the hole, I'm going home. Oh. Oh, it fits the hole. Brackets 101. Oh no, someone cut it on the, uh-oh. It fits all right, don't stress. Oh, it's a nice pretty bracket for not so pretty automobile. We've got a Mr. Tank over here. Mr. Tank will sit here, visually about there. And then we're going to put a hole in the top here when we go down to the top and talk about what Water-Meth actually is and does. Countersink these bolts in on the back of the tank because tank is like millimetre away and we need a gap so we can not put a hole in the back of the tank and cover the floor with methanol when we allegedly doing burnouts in it. And all we got at this opportunity is a step drill. So we're just gonna work with what we have and not be shy with a step drill. So we can get the millimetre perfect countersinkage. But so something like shit. Something better than that. That should be alleged perfect size. Yeah, look, I'm gonna call it that. That looks mint. That looks great. Gravy. I've somewhat countersunk the bolts into the plate. We're gonna bolt said plate to said chassis, so then I can do some countersink and stuff. And we've got 3 countersinkers. to put said plate in, and hopefully it fits, because if it doesn't, then I don't know, it's gonna fit. Doesn't have a choice in the matter. Precision. Nothing but precise countersinking over here. Job, bro. With the step drill. Oh shit, I'm walking, oh shit. Oh, whoa. Yeah, tame it. There we go. Right, tamed it, we're good. Spot for the Water-Meth. And now to talk about what Water-Meth does is, it does cooling and stuff, you know?
Oh, really? Hey, that's right.
So we could say we got the biggest nozzles, the biggest alleged ones. And we're gonna send 2 of them in the old cold side of this intake, because technically it's a hot side because it's just a hot pipe from both turbos straight into the intake. One's going to go on that side, getting all of it, whatever they are, and then the other one's going to wrap around and feed through the other side, and we should allegedly have enough for testing purposes today to see if it works. And she's just going to get all the berries and be done with it.
Been over there fabricating, and I watched Chris absolutely butcher the explanation of how Water-Meth works. It's okay, it is a little bit tricky to understand. So overall, what we do is we actually use methanol and water in a 50-50% blend, and we have to actually inject heck loads in there. And it doesn't actually make an overall difference to the AFR because we need to inject so much into the air intake to make a difference with methanol. Honestly, it doesn't make any difference to the AFR within reason, but we cool this air intake charge down just like we're using a front mount intercooler, except this is way more gangster because I don't know who else is out there doing this, but this is cool. Anyway, back to Chris butchering up this install.
Sick of standing around, watching Troy do nothing all day. Anyway, we're going to unplug all this wiring loom because obviously not something we want to drill into, because, you know, we'll need lights and stuff for future predicaments, whatever this thing decides it wants to do later on in life. And we're going to keep the AC because allegedly, hopefully, we can do some sort of summer nights activities, and when it's smoking hot, we can be on the old skid row with the AC on, max, chilling. We're just going to bend it out of the way of the hole saw that I'm about to send through the bottom, and hopefully we don't nick it, because if we do, we've got no AC, and the day's over. Hole for the old lid, hopefully it's in the right hole, otherwise, good luck to the bloke filling this up, because that'll be dry. And wiring it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that, that's straight onto my hot arm. Ow. Oh, that's backwards. Wait, what are we doing? Slipping? Oh, we're slipping horsepower. What the? Ow! It's not working too great here. Wait, the old wrist. What the hell, man? Tighten this thing up a bit. We're nearly through the hole. The hole's nearly doing whole things, but we're not really great at the old hole sawing idea. Hey! We have a big hole. Hopefully it's in the right hole. And then allegedly, now that was really hot on my chest, this we should get to. That's not a bad jig there. Ish. I believe. As long as everyone else believes, I believe. Get the old file. Get rid of the deburrs off of my skin. Just give it a file, not my arm. That looks good enough for us. Nice deep burr there. Look at that, nice beautiful hole. And this thing, if we have a bolt laying around quickly, roughly, quickly, wherever Jory put the bolt, but he's just been over doing welding, doing nothing. Just do bottom cornering. Slap the bolt in the bottom corner. Go in the hole, please. bolting there. That's pretty much a Water-Meth tank mounted. So we got the Water-Meth tank mounted. We've got to mount the pump. And she's pretty large. And we're going to mount it underneath, but then we realised just in case in later futures, I don't know, we've got to do something with it or anything happens. We're just going to mount it to this nice flat surface in the engine bay because it was built for it. And the opening for the pump bottle's down that side, down the front. So we'll just, say probably put that around there so that we can keep it all nice and in its own little corner. Move around the wires. We've got the AC running, it'll keep it nice and cool. So we're just going to mark these holes, hopefully somewhere in the right spot. And then we'll drill them out and put some nutserts there. Because it's rubber mounted, it'll make up the little bit of misclearancing it's got. So it's drilled and the pump just floating there at the moment. We're going to do them up anyway. And then we've got the old solenoid. So I'm hanging in there because we've got another nutset there. So I'm going to hang that there because that'll stop us, I don't know, feeding the tank full of boost instead of going the opposite way. Snug these up. And then we're going to do a test just for jet sizings to make sure that we haven't got really massive jets, because I know we have really massive jets. We don't want to do a gallon a litre, a minute.
Chucky's insisted we flow check our Water-Meth system, whatever the heck that means. So I've just quickly hot wired it and we're just gonna get it pumping. So overall, we've just teed it in here. There is some solenoids and some more wiring to go, but Chucky seems to think that we're gonna run out of Water-Meth too quickly.
We got a countdown with this?
Yeah, there'll be a timer here.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
It is filling up.
Very quickly.
Considering it's coming out of a pump, it's pretty good. So that's going to be going into our intake full time.
Yeah.
So like, that's a lot of water and a lot of methanol.
Probably a half a litre more already.
So that would be a litre by now, I'd say.
Probably that.
So overall guesstimation is we've got just enough Water-Meth. Like, just a smidge, so.
Holy dick.
Hopefully it doesn't run this full time this often, because we're going to need to stop frequently for Water-Meth.
Why is it sped up?
Yeah, I think it might be getting quicker. I do look at the oscillation. If Tanil could come with the camera, the plastic is shaking quite heavily. But yeah, it's about there. So we're probably like 2 litres in.
What is it on the tank? Oh yeah.
So like, she's pumping. I mean, overall that's enough. I think we just round out tonight and this video by you just giving the air a bit of a spray instead. What do you reckon?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sort that out.
Shower.
I've got like positive leads.
Yeah, we've fully just ruined the engine bay of this. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and I'll wire the rest of this in, but I think we round out the video tonight. We just need to get these nozzles in the top here and then we're dyno ready. So overall from me and Chuck, that's probably gonna be enough. You got any closing words there, mate?
No, I don't know. It's ready to hit dyno. After he wires it up, if he does that, he's kind of lazy, this guy. Kind of nowhere.
And that's enough from Chris. Thank you very much for watching. Tell your mum to subscribe. I know she's been watching. We'll catch you in a future episode where Chris puts in a Water-Meth system in my S13.